Hello, my little sugar buggers. Welcome back to the channel. I know it's kind of later in the evening when I am posting this. It is actually probably going to be around 6 o'clock PST, Pacific Standard Time. I know it's another word I can't pronounce. Pacific, Pacific. I don't, girl, we got problems. Anyway, I just really wanted to get this part up because this morning when I woke up and I had my gato loco's culito, crusty butt, all up in my grill. Okay. Do you smell the roses? Because I sure do. I definitely can say I got my little wheels turning, and I was thinking of, like, Jen, honestly, take a minute. Where are you going with the get-together storyline? Because, I mean, it's like a headless horseman at this point. Like, I kind of had an idea, and then it kind of just did its own thing and, like, had no sense of direction. And I thought together, like, in my head together, what I could kind of come up with in terms of the storyline and where I really wanted to go with it. And I came up with a direction, and let me just let you know, it gets saucy, it gets a little dramatic, it's a little heart-wrenching. It's definitely one for the books, I'll tell you that. But I'm excited to play it out and see how it goes, and hopefully I can keep that direction in mind. Obviously, I'm not going to spill the frijoles and tell you what it is, because that's just not how we work here. But we're back in business, and I'm pretty excited about the new little sense of direction / storyline. It's definitely like a in the future sort of thing, like a progress steps to get there. It's not something that's going to, like, smack you in the face. Well, it might. But I mean, it's a more of a long-term storyline kind of thing, and it has, like, an end cap, and that'll probably be where we will leave the story. But that's definitely, like, way in the future. So anyway, I'm not going to get ahead of myself any more than I already need to, but with this new entire storyline comes a new face, a new set of Sims that are actually going to be in our LP. So the thing you don't know about Kaleb, well, you don't know a lot about Kaleb, obviously, but back in his heyday, I mean, he used to obviously play football. He was definitely a pretty big, I wouldn't say he was a pretty big jock, but he was very popular, definitely one of the boys at the frat party, sipping down the kegger, like him. But he had a notorious best friend, was his right hand, like his go-to. Drake, I need you, but where you at? But yeah, definitely like his best friend, if you will. Like, they had a bromance, okay? They were close. And as college and life progressed, they kind of drifted apart, did their own thing. His friend is named Tucker Conwell. And Tucker went off and served in the military for a few years, and he kind of just lost contact. And in the military, he actually met a nurse, and her name is Azour, and she's actually now a model, but we'll get into that a little bit later. But she was actually one of the nurses working on base, and he fell in love with her, and so now they're kind of currently dating, and he has relocated because he's done. He's served his terms, and he has relocated back to Oasis Springs, which, if you guys don't remember, that's where Kaleb came from. That's like his hometown. So he recently called up Kaleb as he was digging through some of his old things from the service. He came across Kaleb's phone number, and it said like bromance or something stupid on it, and his girlfriend was like, who is that, and he's like, oh, this is my old friend Kaleb, and she's like, you should totally like call them up and see how he's doing. So that's kind of like what's happening right now. Kaleb's so excited to have Tucker back. There he is, Tucker Conwell, back in his life. He almost can't even believe like this is happening. He's so excited. He's like, dude, I have so many things to tell you. I have a family now. I know, right? Like the Blanster, dude. Yeah, he's totally settled down. It's pretty crazy. It's pretty crazy. How about you? You have any kids? Anything like that? He's like, no, I have a girlfriend, and she's a model, and an overseas model, and like just all this stuff. They're just chatting really quick, and Tucker's like, you should totally bring your family over tomorrow for like a grill out, and we can like have a little party or whatever. I have a pool. And you should check out my new digs, And so obviously Kaleb is beyond excited for being able to kind of introduce Roci to someone that he knows. And right now she's actually making a tuna casserole, which is it's taco casserole, but tacos before vatos. Am I right or am I right? Like, I love freaking tacos. I will eat tacos out of a truck. I will eat tacos out of where else would you eat tacos? Pretty much freaking everywhere. I would eat tacos in the bathtub. Like, I love tacos so freaking much, it's kind of ridiculous. So I think that's what she's making. She's making a taco casserole right now, and we're gonna go ahead and serve that. And obviously Kaleb hasn't been able to tell her about Tucker, but wants to and is really excited, and obviously because Roci's carrying and she's pregnant and all that kind of stuff, he's just really excited, and I hope you guys are excited for him too. Like, he has his best friend back. Like, how exciting. Like, I'm excited for him. Like, he needs this. He needs a sense of freaking like direction, and I'm really excited. I'm really excited for his family to get to meet them. So what we're going to do is go ahead and have this taco casserole, and we're going to call it a meal and have everybody kind of sit down. And this is where he's going to, I mean, obviously Roci is not really into eating this at this point. Like, she's just not, she just doesn't even like want to eat, because she's getting really nauseous and really sick with her pregnancy, and it's unfortunate, but it's kind of like what happens, I guess, when you're pregnant sometimes. I never had any morning sickness, because your girl would be like the biggest baby in the entire world. I was a baby having a baby, and I would have acted like a big baby. Like, my feet would swell up so bad. I remember when me and my husband went to Salmon Days, which was like a thing in our community, like way back in the day. And we went to Salmon Days, and like literally I looked like what are you doing, Kaleb? Like, honestly, honey, your butt crack is in your son's face, okay? You're going to end up getting him stuck in there, and then we're going to have to call CPS, Child Protective Services, and come and relocate him. Like, seriously, can you sit down? You're making me nervous, especially with your socks and your hairy legs that are bald in the back. That's weird. I never really noticed that, Kaleb. Let me get really in there. Yeah, that's pretty interesting. You're a very big dude, big guy, big muscles. And that's the thing, is he's always been kind of a big guy. But anyway, yeah, no, I had like hamburger helper hands. It was cute. And I was like prenatal diabetes, like, but it was like not yet. It was close to. I don't know. It was a mess. I was a mess when I was pregnant. I couldn't imagine like what she's going through right now. Like, pixelated pregnancies suck. But she's had a lot of like morning sickness and things. So we're not gonna have them come to our house or anything. We're going to go to theirs, obviously, which is really exciting, because a swimming pool, like, Romeo would love that, and I heard that Tucker's really into dancing, so he has, like, this, like, cardboard thing in his room, and it drives Azour, like, absolutely bonkers, because she's like, why do you, like, it's so, like, tacky looking, like, why do you need that? I don't know, but Kaleb is going to go and, kind of, like, tell her about the about Tucker. So let me go ahead and see if I can actually do that. I do believe I could. Can I like talk about another sim by chance? I don't know, like, if that would be, or I can ask about another sim too, but I don't think I could actually ask about Tucker, so that's a little weird. Let me go ahead and try this again. One more time. I always do that. I'm like, every time I say one more time, it has to break into song and dance. But either way, like, I could just have, like, just a normal conversation. Like, it doesn't have to be, honey, why are you talking to my back? Like, I know my backside pretty fat, but you know what I mean? Like, you gotta talk to my face, otherwise never mind. You know what? No. Let's just not. Enough with the corny jokes, okay? Just corn on the cob. I'm totally cool with it. My teeth already look like little corn seeds, so we're good. Or cornlets, or corn, I don't freaking know what the hell they're called. But he wants to become energized, our little Romeo, which is true, because he like cracks me the hell up. He is very much like a mini Kaleb in so many ways. So many ways, like, it's kind of ridiculous, but I'm going to have Roci go ahead and, what is she doing right now? She doesn't have a job, obviously, we know this, but I'm going to have her go ahead and go to sleep. She's feeling a little tired and stuff. Obviously, she's pretty preggo, but, not, like, obviously that exhausted, but I'm going to have her go to bed at a somewhat decent time, since we are going to get up kind of early tomorrow and head over there. Hopefully everything will work out. I'll just, like, throw a party at their house so that they're actually there. Yeah, I just need Kaleb to do it, because, I mean, we don't have to invite everybody. I mean, we could, but it's more of like a more intimate thing. What are you doing? Honey, no, she's totally down. Like, why are you waking her up right now? He does need to go and work out a little bit, so I might have him, since he is feeling a little energized, I may have him. Oh, God, he has to go to work tomorrow in 17 hours. Oh, no, at 2 p.m.? Well, he's not going to go to work tomorrow. because he's going to go see Tucker. So we'll have to call in. That's unfortunate. But I'm gonna actually have Romeo come upstairs, and he's gonna say goodnight to his dad, because obviously Roci was like not. She just went to sleep. So we're gonna have him go to bed, and then I think we're gonna have Kaleb go ahead and just call up the Powerhouse crew, and he's gonna go work out with them. So I think that'd be a really good idea. At least he can hang out with his friends, and I would love for Tucker to actually be a part of the Powerhouse Club. And like I said, not Romeo, but Kaleb has dreams one day of maybe starting his own club for teens and, you know, that kind of stuff. And like teaching them how to work out or just encourage them to be in a more positive group setting, that sort of thing. So we're going to go ahead and gather at the Harbor Quarter Gym. It's kind of late. I know what you're thinking, like, really, but it's not very uncommon. Like, a lot of people go to the gym pretty late. I don't even go to the gym. I honestly hate it. I feel like a hamster running on a freaking wheel. Like, I hate it. My exercise of choice is like an activity, like swimming or hiking. I'm really scared of bears, so that doesn't usually pan out for me. I didn't tell you the story. Did I tell you about the story with my husband the other week when we went? He took me to like this really nice place. He was trying to be romantic, and it was like, I'll tell you about it because we're like friends, okay? So while Kaleb's working out. So he took me to like this really romantic like place, and it's so pretty, and you go like down these like these stone stairs, and it's like in this valley, and it's almost like it looks like a Marcus, he's hella voguing. It's just, I don't know, it's just really surreal and beautiful and all this kind of stuff. But when we were going there, we met some really questionable characters because in the area that I live, there is a lot of questionable people, and I don't mean to stereotype, I don't mean to like get weird, but like these people had like spray painted bikes, and they were kind of dressed. I mean, I definitely was judging because of where we were, because of a lot of the things that are going on, like carjack. It's fun. So I was kind of like more aware than I would have been, and I know it's bad to say, but I'm being honest. And long story short, like we walked past them, and they were just kind of, and it smelled like weed, and it smelled like, you know, just kind of like, I don't know. They were obviously there not to. In fact, besides, like, where we were, you couldn't even ride a bike. So I don't know. The whole thing was just weird. It was just weird, and it stood out to me. And so we were like going up this area, and it was like sewer treatment, and it was like people couldn't, like, you weren't, it was like basically kind of cut off for like being able to walk up there. Like, you weren't supposed to be walking up there, and it smelled like crap. Like, literally it smelled like shysta, and it smelled so bad, and like the water was like overflowing. It was just kind of, it turned from really romantic and surreal to like, I thought we were going up Schitt's Creek without a paddle, like quite literally. And he was like, my husband was like, okay, maybe we can like get out this way, whatever. And we walked up this hill, and I tell you, like, I get exhausted when I walk up the stairs. It's not a healthy thing, and it's sad, but I'm very out of shape, to be real with you. Even though I don't look like I am, but again, don't judge a book by its cover. I'm very out of shape. So by the time we got up this hill, I thought I was seriously my lungs were going to like fall out of my throat. And I get weird again with bears, and this is how it all ties in. And I heard something rustling in the bushes. It was either these two guys that were scaring me, or it was a squirrel, which it turned out to be a freaking squirrel, I believe. Either way, it was like rustling in the bushes. I thought it was a bear. I start freaking out. My husband starts freaking out. Why? I don't know. He's like running after me, and the zippers of my shoes are like coming undone, right? So they're coming undone, and all of a sudden, like this mud, because it started to rain, okay, in quotations, was like flapping up in the air. It was hitting my husband in the face. He looked like Kaleb, basically, because he had like dirt all over his face. It was a hot mess, okay? And then we smelled really, really, really nasty after that. And I swear to you, I have never ran so fast in my life. Like, it took me about freaking 10 minutes to get up the hill. It took me like 3 to get down this hill. And I was so close to like beefing it and just rolling in mud. And it was really, 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 really scary. But what's kind of scary, though, is like this one lady, she was completely walking by herself. I can't believe we're still talking about this. Still walking by herself, and she like had her purse and whatever. And we saw the guys when we were walking back. We were covered in mud. They probably didn't even mess with us. They gave us the stink eye, though. They gave us this eyes like they were up to no good. Especially this one guy. He was like mean mugging the crap out of my husband, which was kind of weird. Anyway, this lady, like, she was older, and she was like walking by herself, and then like they followed after her, which was kind of weird. And my husband was like kind of felt weird about it and freaking out. So it ended up being like I was scared of the bears, so scared of these people. And then we had to like we didn't call the park rangers, but they were there, and we like told them about about this situation and them following this lady. And it was weird because they, like, saw her, because we saw them, like, we saw her, and then we saw them, like, finally picking up their stuff and going after her, which this is a dead end, and I don't know if she did. It was just weird. Have you ever had that feeling about somebody where you just meet them, and then, like, there's something off about them? That's pretty much it. So, I don't know why I told you guys that whole story. That was a pretty long one. Hopefully you enjoyed the story, because it was very long. It was very long, but Kaleb got some good muscles in there. And I think we're pretty much done with that. So what we're going to do is have him go ahead and use the restroom, and then we'll go home, and we will go and get ready for the morning. He should be pretty much tapped out for his work load, I guess, for tomorrow. Even though we're not going to work tomorrow, at least we've gotten that progress, and we're done all the stuff that we need to do. We're probably going to leave to go to visit Tucker's house about, like, 8 or 9. I have no idea how long that story was. I told you guys. I'm sorry. Sometimes that happens. I'm like, I'm gonna tell you about the story, and it was weird. It was a mess, literally. That's why I need to do story times, because there's, like, times when I'll break out into one, but it doesn't happen very often. So whatever. If you don't like that kind of thing, I'm sorry. Okay, so we're home. Obviously, is there anything that needs to be done? No, not really. I think everyone's kind of sleeping, which is. Oh, maybe not. I was going to say, which is perfect. But no, Roci needs to get a butt back in bed. And we're going to have Romeo go back to sleep too. Oh, no, he wants to sleep with Mom, even though I accidentally clicked it. But we'll let that happen. And then I guess Kaleb's going to come into the bed room and see them sleeping. And I guess he could just go and sleep in. He could sleep in Romeo's bed for the night. I mean, why not, right? We'll go ahead and zoom through the night here. And then in the morning, oh my God, the land grab power company has shut off your power. Shoot! That's right. We don't have any. Oh no. Oh my God, how much are our bills, bruh? Wow. Okay, our bills are 1,000 freaking simoleons, and we don't have any money because we keep taking days off too. So this is awesome. We're so broke, and I'm working on our. Well, let me just say, okay, $16 an hour to be the water boy really ain't cutting the Swiss. Okay, let me just tell you, all right? The only thing it's cutting is absolutely freaking nothing, because we ain't making no money, honey. $16 an hour ain't gonna pay our bills. But we're going to have to figure something out, okay? I wish every time that Romeo went to the toilet, it was like, worth something, because this kid craps a lot. Okay, so what we're going to do is what? Like, I know a lot of you said Roci should continue to, like, plant and do all that shindig and stuff, but, yeah, I don't want her to do that. I feel like she should do something. But she don't. She don't do nothing but eat, sleep, poop, and repeat, and that's about it. All right, so is she gonna wake up now? All right, so let's go have her wake up. I think we're gonna have to sell something to pay the bills. I'm gonna try to get the money up, okay, as quickly as possible. Our food is all going to spoil, so we're gonna have to eat something relatively fast. Actually, it's not spoiling, so that's good. We got some fish tacos in here, so let's just grab a serving of that. We obviously love tacos. Taco casserole, taco fish tacos. Yeah, the whole everything. We are going to take paid, I hope we have paid time off. We have 2 vacation days, so we're going to take that because obvious reasons. We need it for being able to get paid tonight or paid today, which will be good, but it won't pay our bills. Like, we're not going to have enough money. So I'm just kind of like, Kaleb, sleep just a little bit more. I'm going to have him go ahead and wake up because we actually need to text Tucker and let him know that we are on our way. I don't want to go in too early because, well, for obvious reasons, that's just rude. But let me go and try to take this vacation day really fast if I can. Plan a social event, take a vacation. No, I just need to call into work. Is that okay? Can I call into work? Is that like a thing? Take a vacation day. Okay. Obviously it's a thing. I've done it like a million freaking times. Dear God, this guy's got like a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know what's below the belt, honey, but I'm guessing there's something else down there. You got like 8 of those things. Those are abs, Jen, but he got 8 of them. I'd be lucky to have like 1. Okay? Yeah, 1 ab. Like, he'd be on my left side, probably. All right, let's go out and flush the toilet and use it. We have to take a cold freaking shower. That's going to be fun. I wonder if you get, like, a moodlet for taking a shower with no electricity. Because I don't know. I mean, if there's steam, but we don't have power. So, like, how is that happening? And he wants to flirt with Roci. Oh, of course you do. Because he loves her so freaking much. He really does. And it feels like they're also kind of coming together, too. Like, I feel like they're both really I don't know. I feel like it's working. We are going over for dinner, so I really am not worried too much about, oh God, she's feeling really uncomfortable. Are you in labor? Morning sickness. That makes sense. She's actually going to be in her, what? Are you for real? Second trimester and trimester. That sounds like a exercise equipment. Trimester in about 8 hours. So she's like very early in her pregnancy. Okay, cool. All right, so we're going to get the hell out of here. And we're going to go visit our friends. Actually, I have some strawberries that I'm going to sell. It's $20 for some freaking strawberries. Oh my God. Wow. I mean, if we ever, right? I wanted to like buy a couple of things as well. So this is going to be a very lame party, but whatever. I'm not going to worry about it. It's more or less just meeting everybody. So let's go send an energized text to, well, actually, no, because then those ones, like, they usually make something happen. So I'm just going to send a random text. Like, it'd be cool if we could just me and him and Roci all go out. And maybe we can do that a little bit later. But I feel like I kind of want my son to meet him because he is kind of an important person in our lives. Do you know what I mean? So, we'll do it. We're just going to probably plan like a very generic party with no sort of like spiff involved. I can do a dance party. But we have to like hit the town. I don't want to do that. And then why do I have to pay to have a freaking party? Like, that does not make any sense to me. We could have a house party, but then there's like bars and there's and I'm just not going to do a prestige event. So like, I mean, I really don't honestly care too much about all this other BS. So we're just going to go have like a dinner party and we're going to obviously be the hosts, at his house, naturally. Guests, we could do, Romeo, Sonia. No. That's kind of weird. We need 2. Ooh, I don't like that. Okay, well, obviously we're going to be the guests. And then caterer. That's kind of weird that I can't invite my friend. Okay, weird. Very weird, but we'll go for it. Invite all roles. Invite all the required roles. What the hell does that mean? I have to... Are you freaking kidding? Wait, hold on. Oh, no. No. I don't want it. Oh, my God. All right, let's just go over there. Forget that crap then. We are literally going to go travel over there. Because, yeah, I'm going... Wait, no. Ugh! This is such a freaking headache. Like, why is it that I cannot do this? This is so strange. All right, so hopefully this all works out, you guys. I really freaking hope that it does because I am getting frustrated a little bit with this whole thing, but it's okay. Like, you need to be patient because frustration gets you absolutely freaking nowhere. So he lives in this house right here. And it appears that they're both home, so that is, like, praise, you know, the sim gods, that's actually working out for us today. But yeah, I'm excited for you guys to meet Tucker and Azour. Somebody told me she looked like she was up to no good. Well, that could be true, but we don't know that yet. All right, so here is the casita. And Roci is still not showing or anything like that. I feel like this is the one that Maxine lives at. This house is by Casa de Ruthless. No, definitely not. This house is by Ruthless KK. Okay. In case anybody's wondering on the gallery. I do know that for sure. So, yeah. All right, there they are. This is their house. And this is the little box thing I was telling you about. So let's go run over here. And, I mean, I don't know why it says friendly introduction. I've met you before. Like, we have a pretty good relationship. And hopefully our situation doesn't get all messed up, but okay, cool. Awesome. So we're going to go ahead and give each other a hip bump. Yes. Woo, bros. And Roci's just kind of standing at the door. Look at this. Just kind of just standing a little awkwardly, to say the very least. Like, you know, meeting new people, it's definitely an interesting situation. Is she going to come greet me? Because I feel like she's come to, like, powerhouse me or something. It's kind of weird. I'm going to give her a friendly introduction and get to know her, too. This is Azour. In case you guys were wondering, this is the woman that Tucker met, and she's also a model. So freaking gorgeous. Absolutely beautiful. And they've been dating for quite a while now. So I'm excited to maybe have Roci, like, become pretty good friends with her. You know, she's going to give her a little compliment and, you know, tell her about her pregnancy. And Romeo seems to actually take a liking to her. Meanwhile, the bros are inside and they're kind of like having a little time, chatting, catching up and that kind of thing. And, yeah, it's kind of cool. I like it. This is awesome. So we're going to go ahead and I think I can actually tell him about Roci. I'm not exactly sure. Actions. Invite to clubs mean ask about career, other Sims. Oh, other Sims. Okay, that totally makes sense. So I'm going to just go ahead and talk up Roci for him and kind of, I'd love to get to know her. Aw. And is he going to, like, come meet me? Is that what he's doing? Oh, he is. How freaking awesome. He's like, I heard great things about you, Roci. It's a pleasure to finally meet you. Aw. Roci is great. I'm glad I got to know them. Why don't you say her? Like, that's kind of weird that you said it like that. Anyways, why would you want to kiss his hands? Like, that is so strange. I have no idea. But what we're going to do is just kind of maybe... I guess we could make some food or whatever, but we really can't because it's, like, not our place. Can I hire a service here? I don't think that I could. It'd be cool if you could, like, hire a service. And what are you doing? You're just helping yourself to his house? Like, that is so rude. But I think we probably could have a party here. We could go out somewhere or whatever. Where's Tucker going? Is he going to go work out? Yeah, he totally is right now. Where is he going? No, seriously, like, where is he? Is he leaving? That is kind of weird. I think he is doing something. What is he doing? He is totally leaving right now. Or is he's going to go talk to her? That is so strange. But I really wish we could all go out, like, tonight and have a fun time. I don't really know why not. But I'm going to see if I can now plan that social event now that we know everybody. And I'm just going to have it, like, at this house. Or we could probably go out somewhere, too. I mean, we don't necessarily need it here. I really don't want to spend any money. So I'm just going to spend some time, I guess. And, it's kind of weird that she's just, like, kind of on the computer. Like, I was having a great time, but then all of a sudden, she just kind of, like, I don't know, dipped out, and she didn't seem very interested, as in when Tucker left. But I might just leave Roci here for a little while, and she can get to know Azour, and then I can maybe go out with Tucker for a little bit. I'm not exactly sure. So let's have a dance battle. I can't have a dance battle I was going to have a dance battle with Tucker. I was going to do it. But we should be able to go out to the bar, so I don't think she would actually have a problem with that. I'm going to go ahead and ask her if that's okay. What is she going to go do? She's going to go do some laps. So I'm going to ask her if it's okay if we all go out for a little bit. Yeah, I'm going to do that. I mean, I don't see why she would actually have an issue with that at all. And have some time maybe hanging out here with Azour, and we can have, like, a little bros time. She's like, yeah, that's totally fine. I don't really feel like going anyway. I'm not feeling too good. And Kaleb's like, oh, he's like, I love you. You're so cute. They are so cute. They're really, really freaking cute. I love them. I do. She should come sit next to him, and they should have, like, a little besito. Okay, sit here. Okay, cool. All right, so let me do that, and then I'm going to give him a kiss. Okay. Let me see if I can do this. Make out a little bit. Yep. A little PDA, never killed anybody. Public display of PDA? Public display of Yep, that sounds about right. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I am going to go ahead and I am going to travel with Tucker. We are just going to go hit up a local bar for a little bit, go have some fun, bro time more specifically. Hopefully that will actually happen because for whatever freaking reason it's taking me forever. Okay, good. Tucker will see you there. Perfect. I don't know. I just feel like it's really cool that, we've had the opportunity to finally meet an old friend and have some fun and all that kind of stuff. I think that's really cool. I'm really excited to see how their friendship develops and if Roci will become friends with Azour. I think she likes her, but I also think she feels like she's a little, like, off-putting. Like, I feel like Azour is a little reserved. Like, she's shy is really what I'm trying to get at. But I don't know. I think it'll be a lot of fun just to have maybe, like, a couple that we can go out with and socialize with and who knows? I mean, I don't know. I don't know the possibilities. We'll have to see. I mean, do I? Maybe a little bit, but we'll have to see about that just a little bit later. I love that I'm, like, seriously showing up in my freaking swimsuit because Kaleb has no, and I mean no shape. Oh, look at the, currently gathering. Oh, that's great. The plastics are here. Beautiful. Oh, Lord. All right. So what I wanted to do is, well, obviously we are best friends. We can become best friends. And I'm going to do that now because that's exactly what we are. And I can't believe the freaking plastics are gathering here. How freaking annoying. Oh, my God. She has no clothes on. Celine. Oh, that's because I freaking deleted her watermelon dress. I was going to have them, like, do a little bro something. I don't know. Can I do this? Practice fighting? Let's just do that. Let's practice fighting. What's practice fighting even look like? Oh my God, they are totally, like, legit practice fighting. Like, this is what they do. They are so freaking weird. I swear. I'm actually going to take a picture because I'm going to put this as I'm going to put this as a thumbnail. It's going to happen. Oh, damn, Kaleb. getting it. Oh, did he beat him up? I think he did. I seriously do think he did, but I'm not exactly sure. Let's see who won this one. Oh, yep. Naturally, I mean, Kaleb's a freaking Hulk. Like, of course he would beat the crap out of him, but they're just practicing. Like, they don't mean it or anything. I don't think. Sometimes, though, when you have these little fights, like, it can get serious. All right, cool. But they are, like, seriously best friends. I love it. Oh, my God. Yes. He's like, you still got it, man. Sure do. Sure freaking do. Let's see what else we can do in here. We can brighten day, have, conversations, all that kind of stuff. Obviously, I know this already, but I can't believe they're freaking here. And then obviously Sonia is here, so that's freaking awkward as hell. But whatever. I'm just gonna have them kind of enjoy their night. I don't know what other crazy stuff that they're gonna actually get into. I'm gonna order drinks for the group. I'm gonna order ourselves a little bit of the buffalo wing tea. The what the fuck? Not that. Whatever I just said. Scratch. Scratch. No, not that. No, not that. I want like a man's drink. Like a zebra. I'm going to just do a sweet and spicy because, honey, I am broke. Like, no joke. And I keep forgetting. Like, I feel like I have all the money in the universe right now, but I really don't. So, anywho, guys, this is going to get interesting. Ooh, are you? Ooh, hell to the mother. No. I can't even deal with this crap right now. Like, can we just take a minute to have him eyeballing the crap out of me and then Celine's, like, practically freaking topless right now? This could get awkward real quick. But anyways, I'm going to leave it at that. I'm not going to even get it twisted because we were supposed to leave Julian in the dust. But, you know, Julian, best friend, Julian, could get a little nasty. Anyways, guys, hope you all enjoyed this part. Don't forget to go ahead and comment, rate, and subscribe. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below where the sun does not shine. And I will see you all next time. Bye, guys.